What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
All right, BFFs, another episode. We got double guests this time. We'll start with Andrew Schulz. What are you guys doing in there? Fixing the mics?
Yeah, is that better? Yeah.
Perfect.
Thumbs up. All right, so we're good now. Andrew's in studio in New York. Josh in LA. Have Bree and Andrew. First of all, I don't remember. I did your podcast, and I don't remember if I said your name once. Do everyone call you Andrew or Andy?
Andrew.
You don't like Andy?
I mean, nah, I'm an adult.
Okay. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you called him Andy when he first came in.
Yeah, you didn't
like
hear
you were
it.
sunning
It didn't sound right. It didn't sound right. So you guys just met. Have Josh and Andrew ever met?
This is my first time meeting Josh.
Yeah, this is our first time.
Okay, so all the way across. I did Andrew's podcast Flagrant like a month ago.
Crushed
we're
it.
Doing like we're doing like a home and home. I don't know if I crushed it because all your videos go nuts. You get like 1 million views on everybody you do.
That's not true. That yours did exceptionally well, but you just had a lot of clips on, and you also burned me pretty early, which people seem to enjoy.
Yeah, the mid comment.
Yeah. That's why I had to come on. You called me old. You're like, what are you trying to be young? And I had to come on the show.
I saw this clip.
Yeah, and I forgot that you do a show with a Tik Toker who's 16 years old.
Yo, I'm like 20.
Here's the clip. Here's the clip he's talking.
White House kind of mid or what?
No, I liked it.
Really?
How old are you?
38.
You're using mid, huh?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That's crazy.
No, son of a bitch. We've actually been trying to work on his vernacular. We've been trying to
crazy.
Why is it crazy?
No, I think you're past the mid. Somebody came up to me and said it the other day. And I was like, what is that? Meat? But it was like a teenager.
It was a teenager, yeah. But you use it, right? Like when you buy shorts or like...
No. Oh, mid-cut?
Yeah.
You guys like the mid. Have they been on you about that?
No, but it's pretty lit. Like...
So that was it. And granted, yeah, I do the BFFs. Bree's kind of in the middle. Josh is young, but they'll be the first to say, I learned my vernacular through this show. Like I didn't know what cap meant till.
I was about to say you've been using cap in the correct way a couple times, and it's been like pretty impressive.
Yeah, you say no cap
like
a lot.
It.
Yeah.
I like it. Us old
but
guys got to learn from the youth, you know?
Yeah, and mid is definitely, Josh, you probably use mid, right?
No, I don't say mid.
I was trying to throw like a lifeline there. So, I mean, would you? All right, whatever. You're too old, Andrew, to be using that. We'll get
But now
into.
it looks like mid is dated. Is mid dated, Josh?
I think it's just been kind of wrecked by like kids that like go into like Twitch streamers chats and they're just like, oh, mid.
Yeah, it's
mid.
overused.
It's just become like,
Overused
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. Or
Do you know where this word
now.
comes from, Portnoy?
I mean,
No clue.
Josh, you want to explain why mid is used?
I just kind of took it as
The
it's
middle?
fucking like, yeah, it's mid.
Yeah, people call
Yeah,
girls
it's
mid a
average
lot.
Here and there.
Like if a girl's like not that hot but not ugly, they're like, oh, you're
Average,
mid.
right?
Yeah.
Mid
Yeah,
is
it's
just
like saying
average.
it's,
Mid is just average. But it's almost like worse than average because if you say something, it was okay, that's not really insulting. I think if you say it's mid, it's meant as an insult. Either way, the way Josh just described it, if people are using it, teenagers in Twitter streams, and by the time it got to you, Andrew, it was time
wrap.
to be retired. Yeah. It was done. So last time I did it, you hadn't released the comedy special. So for those who don't know, Andrew Schulz did a comedy special. You produced it all yourself, correct?
Well, I did it with a company. I did it with a streamer.
A streaming company.
Yeah, and then
Do we not say the name? Is that why
I mean,
you're
some
like,
people put it out. I just don't want to be a hypocrite because I have projects coming out with these different streamers, and I like the exec over there. He was like a good guy. He fought for me, but basically some of his bosses, everybody's got bosses, and they said after they saw it and after the kind of climate maybe changed a little bit, they were like, listen, there's some jokes here that we can't fly on our streaming platform. So they came back to me and I was like, fuck, I don't want to cut any of these jokes, because I built my career on YouTube. I built my career on Instagram. Like people know me from putting out the comedy in what I think is the most authentic way. And then all of a sudden the streamer for the big special is going to make me change that. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So long story short, I was able to buy it back and then I'm putting it out myself and putting it out through my website.
And it's been wildly successful, right? I mean,
It's- yeah.
when we did the podcast, it hadn't happened. Now it's happened. Do you talk about the finances? Like what was the net positive as opposed to just putting on the streamer? So when you say streamers, I don't know which one it is. But
Right.
that you're talking like a Netflix or something like that,
Yeah.
correct? That's a streaming company.
Yeah, a big one.
Okay.
It's not fucking CISO. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Okay.
It's
So
A real one.
yeah.
what was the net positive? How much were you going to make doing it? If you just took the check from the streaming company versus doing it yourself, how much have you made?
I was gonna make a million, and I was gonna make 1.1 if I did it with them, and then I put 100,000 back in the production myself because I wanted to film another day, and then we bought it back, and like I think so far we've made like 3.5.
So triple,
Yeah.
you triple your money.
But the cool thing about it is like triple your money, get to keep all the rights, get to do whatever I want with it, keep the audio rights, like get to make it the exact way I want to make it. And that's the coolest thing to me is like there's another option. Before that, comics were just going, okay, I could put it up on YouTube, but if you're spending $400,000 to make a, comedy special, and I don't want to get into the inside baseball too much, but like it costs fucking money to put up all these cameras and put up, to light something properly, hire all these, brilliantly talented people to do all these things. And then you have to find a way to recoup that a little bit. And so I think there is a method where we can do it now.
Yeah,
That's
you
that's
did
the
it.
goal. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it was pretty cool. I mean, we just put it out. So it's been out like I guess 2 days. So we're going to sell it for 2 weeks on the website. And then after that, we'll pull it down.
So how much does it cost?
$15.
And you buy it through your website.
Yeah, and then Moment House is the site, the company that's streaming it. But you could just buy it through my website, and they'll take you there. But yeah, that's been the fucking lesson. It's been really cool. I think people like good jokes, and I think it was a cool story. People kind of like attach themselves to. But I think people are done with the censorship thing, and obviously companies learn fucking last. But it's like once you experience something, and you guys probably went through this with Barstool, it's like it's hard to watch like the suits reporting the sports when you have the guys that speak like you, act like you, or saying the jokes like you doing it. It's taking the condom off. Like it's very hard once you take the condom off to go back to condom sex. And I think that's just what happened with the internet. It's just exposed. Yeah, it just exposed what the real is.
Hard to go back.
Facts.
Facts.
All right. I don't know. So how we do this show? What percent? What's your audience? Who's your audience?
Like male,
Yeah.
female, like what?
No, like age, like like BFFs.
What's
we
your
have.
demo?
We
I would say
skew
like
young.
I would say
Are
probably
they gonna know
like
who you are?
18 to 30, 34, maybe 18, maybe 40, maybe 25 to
okay.
40 range, something like that.
Yeah, pretty cliche answer. That's pretty much like
Everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Everybody.
yeah. I think.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Well, we'll find out. We'll
Yeah.
get the reaction from BFFs.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
we'll see
what
the
we
comments.
do, you're the perfect person probably just to fit in. We go through the headlines, things that make it news, and then we just kind of talk about it and give your opinion and what they're thinking. The first thing we
Okay.
got on here, and these are all kind of gossipy type shit.
Yeah, this is like the TikTok shit we talk about.
We're not talking. Yeah, this isn't Walter Cronkite.
Can I ask you one? Can I ask you one?
Yeah,
I want your take on this.
yeah.
The Elon's dad story.
Oh, is this the one where he went and like had a
He
kid
said he
with
has, like,
Elon's
a
stepdaughter or
brother?
something?
2 kids with his stepdaughter that he's raised since she was 4 years old.
Yeah, I heard about this.
When did he have the kids with his stepdaughter?
I mean, I mean,
Wait,
I don't know if that- I don't know if it matters.
Elon's father
Elon's father
has
Well, the must
kids with his
start-
stepdaughter.
with his stepdaughter that he's raised since she was 4 years old. 2 just had the second kid. They're not even together. It was like, yeah, she was staying over at the house. Shit got wild. That was his reaction.
Just a fatherly, like daughterly type of night, or
I got to be honest, it doesn't even faze me. Like, not even a
Really?
little bit.
What do you
Yeah, it
mean
doesn't.
by that?
that's crazy
I'm
that it
gonna-
doesn't phase you at all.
No.
Because you're
No,
into
no,
the
no.
step-kid porn?
No. Listen, if you told me Josh Richards down the road had like fathered 2 kids with like a stepchild, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You can say anything with Elon Musk. And
And
it
nothing's
doesn't
gonna surprise
phase me
you.
at all. I mean, he has like 19 kids. His new kid comes out every day. He's naming it. He has it with his secretary. His wife's name, who I don't know is with, is like ... E ... whatever. It's like a crazy name. You see him with his towel on coming out of the water. He looks like an alien.
Yeah.
He bought Twitter. He didn't buy Twitter. There's nothing like Elon Musk isn't a real human. So nothing that is said about you could be like Elon Musk killed 30 people. Like, all right, there's just nothing about Elon Musk that can surprise me. He's that guy.
I just wonder, like, all right,
Like, are you shocked when you heard that? It's
No,
like
this
Elon
is
Musk.
why I'm shocked, because it was the second kid and we didn't even know about the first one. That's why I'm shocked. And I'm wondering if it's like, we saw this happen to you when you started messing with Wall Street. We've seen it happen to Rogan. So it's like it jumps around with the guys, right? It was like Trump, and then they need a new Trump. There's Rogan. It's popped over to you. And I think Elon, the second he was like, I don't like the Democrats and I'm a Republican now, whatever. Immediately, the Teslas are crashing, right? We're hearing all these stories about the family. And I think it's just like, this is the system letting you know you got to play ball. That's what I think it is.
There's a possibility. In fact, the woman who wrote the original article, the trashy one on me, her second article she ever wrote, she waited a year and a half, was on Elon, basically saying that he gave birth to that kid. But I don't even know how it's a report because the kid's name was Musk. But she did write an article on him. The one he had a baby with like his secretary or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, no, I think she was an engineer. This is the recent one?
Yeah, the recent one.
Yeah.
But
Boy.
But Elon Musk, wasn't he having like threesomes with the
he was
Johnny
fucking
Depp girl
with Amber
and
Heard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Cara Delevingne. Yeah.
Oh,
all bets are off on Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's a
So
sex
that-
god.
he's a sex
He
god.
is. He's a sex god.
So that's why nothing surprised me with his dad, with him. When you get that level of money, I imagine it's eyes wide shut 24/7. Like
Yeah.
there's just stuff going on.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. But all right, we'll cross that off the headlines. It may have been late. Khloe and Tristan expecting. Khloe.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is so brilliant. This is what they're calling the babies that Tristan has on the side now. They're like, there was a surrogate.
I
Yeah.
don't totally get this part of it. I get the surrogate means another woman is carrying it, right?
He's going to cheat on her again. So they're just calling all these kids surrogates. This
they're
is
not
Kardashian
together.
marketing. Yeah, I know. They're just marketing it. He's going to have babies everywhere because he's an NBA player and he can't not come in things. So they might as well just get ahead of it and go, oh, yeah, it's our surrogate. We were planning this. We were planning for him to have this baby with someone else.
But this
That's
is
a
her
good
baby,
take on
no?
it.
I think.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, so
Isn't
the
it
last
supposed to be
season of
her
the
baby?
Kardashians ended with Khloe Kardashian saying she's completely done with him because all he does is cheat on her and she'll
Yep.
never have another kid with him.
Yep.
And now this came out like 2 days ago that she's expecting another baby with Tristan via surrogate.
But wasn't that before she caught him cheating, I thought?
No, this was the last time she caught him having another baby with another woman.
And then she continued to hook up with him, and now they're
No,
having
then she
another baby.
ended it, and now supposedly she's having another
And
baby.
also, why
with
does
him.
Khloe need to have a surrogate? It's like, you're not busy.
Yeah, I thought that
Just
was
get
Pregnant,
because
right? Like, what's the big deal? Like,
I was wondering, like, can she not get pregnant? Is that why they're going with?
Well, she had her first baby, true, with Tristan.
yeah, she had a baby with him already. He's an NBA player. He's going to hit it. So it's like, you can carry it. What are you doing that you don't want to carry? Is it pure laziness? It'd be one thing if you're like, running the country or something.
they don't want their bodies to get fucked up, even though they've already gone through a ton of surgery. Right? That's it. They don't want their bodies to be
I
fucked
think-
up.
I
Their
think
bodies, their brand.
pregnancy takes a
Khloe
toll.
can handle,
What are you saying, Andrew?
I think.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, I think
Are you saying that
Khloe's
pregnancy's
body
easy?
can handle it. It's built for. I'd put it in Rob if it was up to me. I would have
Rob.
Rob be the surrogate.
What is this?
Everyone forgets
demox-
about Rob.
Rob's my favorite, literally scene, and I've probably watched, I don't know, honest, no lie, probably 5 hours of Kardashians in the history of their series, which I don't think's a lot. But my favorite scene ever is Rob, when Kim was getting married, took like, I don't know, it must have been overseas in Europe. He took like a boat, a plane, whatever. He showed up and he couldn't fit in some like purple like Valentino thing, and then he was too fat. He just got on the boat, went back home. He didn't go to the wedding. It's like my favorite. It literally is like my favorite scene of all time. And like Chris
left
wanted to
the
give him
wedding?
like, yeah, won't give him like $10,000 to help with his sock company. She's doing all this shit. He won't.
Yeah,
he's
the
had it
poor
tough.
guy. I feel
Yeah,
bad
he's
for him.
had it rough. What
Yeah.
is this Demoximo thing? Are you talking about that video?
Demox.
I still don't really understand. I may not basically understand what the surrogate thing's all about. I don't think I do.
Like what a surrogate is?
No, I know. It's someone who carries someone else's baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim did it for one of her babies.
Correct. Yeah. All right.
So they put the girl's
basically-
egg in there.
Yes.
They fertilize the egg, I guess, at the hospital. They stuff it into a girl, that is.
Stuff it
not
out.
But
really
it was
doing
already
much.
conceived. The babies are. This is maybe like where people are like, whoa, Dave, you're really dumb.
Yeah.
The baby was already conceived. That's why they need the surrogate.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think
Like-
it get mixed up in the other girl's vagina. It's kind of like tossing a salad kind of thing.
Like they already did this before Tristan got busted having the other kid, right? That's why they're stuck with it.
No, I don't think so.
The timeline is this last cheating scandal. This happened before this very last cheating scandal. There'd already
Correct.
been cheating scandal, but this final one, this has already happened.
Correct. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
Okay. So she's stuck with it. And by the way, how many times has he cheated on her? 1,000? I know girls like want to rally around Khloe, be like, poor girl. It's like at some point it's your fault, right?
Dave.
the little safety net, the safety net at
Don't
the end.
say
right?
you worded this that wrong. It's your
Why?
fault. You're gonna get fucking ripped to shreds
No,
for
no.
that
like
one.
staying
How
with
about
it,
this?
staying
It's
with
your
it.
fault to still be in the relationship.
Yes, that's what it
That's
is.
what I
Yeah,
meant.
well-
Like if you get cheated on once, it's not your fault. If you get cheated on twice, that's your fault.
That is what I'm saying. Like,
could
how
have
many
got-
times
Yeah.
are you gonna go
Well,
back to this guy?
guys,
Right,
How many
fool
times
me
are you gonna
once,
put-
shame on you. Fool me twice,
the
shame
your
on
How
you.
many
fault
times
thing
is a mouse gonna get zapped by the trap before
Yeah.
you're like, you
So
dumb
her whole
mouse, why
thing,
do you
her
keep
whole
doing
thing on the show is she's saying for her child. She wants the kid to have a family, and that he changed. He went to therapy or whatever. But then that whole show ended with she was never going to be back with him because he cheated so many times. So that's why the surrogate thing's a big like. What are you doing?
He was just
Bree, that-
caught in Mykonos walking down the
With
street
a-
with a girl.
with a
You
girl,
saw
But
yeah.
how is
right?
that? But I don't get that. How's he caught? He's a single guy, isn't he?
No, I thought they're back together.
That's
No,
why
I thought
the
they
world is
weren't.
confused. That's where your surrogate thing may be true because they're
Mm.
just saying it because it's like.
Well, if
They're
they're,
not supposed to
back
be
together,
together.
if they're back together, I don't know how else to say it. You're a dummy. Like,
No,
how
he-
many times does
well,
he
yeah.
have to show his true colors?
They're both dummies. Like she's a dummy for staying, and he's a dummy for not pulling out. It's like it's so easy.
And, yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's getting everyone pregnant is crazy.
Leaving it in
Yeah, it's crazy.
when you're worth that much, that's insane.
wait, who's worth? But Kardashian's worth more than he is.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe he's leaving it in.
Khloe,
on
how much
purpose.
is Khloe worth?
She's definitely worth more than Tristan. Any Kardashian is gold.
Yeah, but
There's
he's
no way
getting
Tristan
other girls
Thompson's-
pregnant. He got another girl pregnant before too.
Well, yeah, he's getting everyone pregnant.
yeah. He's like Elon Musk.
Spreading the seed a little bit.
That's all my. He's clearly a scumbag, but Khloe just like enough. Like
Yeah.
I can't have sympathy for her at this point.
No.
Yeah,
In
she
the
should've been
beginning, you
done.
do, and then you don't. Yeah. Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time is a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows that guarantee the lowest price. 2022 is a massive concert year. It was so many tours going on. Game Time is reporting they're seeing some of the biggest last-minute deals ever. Tickets for artists like Halsey. I'd love to see Halsey, by the way. As low as $9. Machine Gun Kelly, $8. Backstreet Boys, $20. Jack White, $25. All of these artists with prices under $40. Rufus Del Sol, Kenny Chesney, The Killers, Zach Brown Band, and more. That last lineup, give me Chesney, give me Zach Brown Band. Make sure to use the Game Time app this summer to get the best deals, see your favorite artists. The purchase process is so quick, so easy. Once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets via text with friends so everybody can get in seamlessly, even if you're not with them. Best part, you get $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login. Redeem code BFF for 20% off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time. Last minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. JLo and Ben Affleck tied the knot. So they're back together. That was fast for JLo. Broke up with A-Rod. JLo with Ben.
What do you think about
Do you know
this?
these-
What team are you?
Well, I know A-Rod a little bit. I've told this story. I had dinner with JLo and A-Rod, and JLo started singing one of her songs. I didn't know what to do. I was just like bobbing my head. It's like, what do you do? It's like, I have no rhythm. She's just going. It was like in Miami. It was wild. She's super nice. I liked her when I met her. I've never met Affleck. Do you know Affleck at all, Andrew?
Oh my God, bro. She did not start singing the song
did.
at dinner and making eye
did.
contact.
It was her family and like me. And it was just like a family dinner, a back room, and this is all I do. I was like, yeah, all right. Do you know these? Anybody else know them? Have you met? Josh?
I haven't met Affleck, no, but I met A-Rod.
I fuck with Ben Affleck, man. Ben Affleck's got some great memes.
Yeah,
Where
he is sexy too. This is
kind
a
of a
better
piece.
couple.
It's kind of a piece. I'm not gonna lie.
His back tattoo that's real, right?
That's horrendous.
He was going through something.
Yeah.
You know, everybody
to
makes
say the
bad
least.
decisions.
Do you think she wore every engagement ring like she's ever gotten to the wedding? Because that'd be a power move.
How many times has she been engaged?
It's like at least 4. Like she
5
has
or 4,
the
yeah.
she has
I think
the
we had 6
infinity
rings when we
stones.
showed it on the thing.
Yeah,
6
yeah,
rings.
yeah. She's full on Thanosing like the wedding world. kind of thing.
Yeah.
How many times has she actually been? Mark Anthony, she was married to, correct?
Yeah, she has kids with him, married to him.
Yep.
Affleck would be 2, or is she married to somebody else as opposed to just engaged?
Mark Anthony, Affleck,
Was she ever married to A-Rod?
A-Rod,
No, she was never married to
1,
A-Rod.
2,
engaged.
Definitely had an
4,
engagement
5.
ring.
Yeah,
though,
Mark
so-
Anthony, Ojane, Noah, Chris Judd, Ben
Oh, Chris-
Affleck, Mark Anthony, A-Rod.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Good for
forgot
her.
a lot of those. Severin. Now, this is, Andrew, when we start dipping into a world that I'm going to guess you have no idea what we're talking
Okay,
about.
talk to me.
Severin is happiest without Mads. Severin posted TikTok saying he's the happiest he's ever been with the girl of his dreams. Someone pointed out that he also said that when he was Mads, and he replied, "I was lying then." Mads' friend Indiana came back saying, "Someone tell this boy to shut the fuck up." I don't have much. Josh. These are yours.
I mean, like, I don't really have much to say about this. Fair enough. I guess he was lying at one point, and now
Is
he's
Severin
not.
a person?
Yeah, that's a person for sure.
No, I mean, but is
like
he,
Severin
like-
isn't like his real name. Obviously, no one spells their name Sevryn.
You know what that reminds me of a little bit? I meant Severin, whatever. Like, is he actually like? I thought he was just a guy who dated Mads. Without Mads, he's just kind of a nobody.
Oh my God! So you're saying like he's just not a human being if he's not dating?
No,
Mads
no.
Boyd?
I mean, he's not
Severin a
relevant.
person?
He's not. You guys are really being like trying to show out for Andrew or something. I meant
No,
he's
that's
like.
crazy.
Dude, that was a pretty nice.
It's on-
I know
it's on
that
you
was pretty.
guys.
That was pretty nice.
You guys.
I meant he's not a relevant person.
I think he got clout from dating Mads, and then now he's
So
relevant.
now he's a person. Now he's a person. He's gained his person status.
Josh, the story.
This guy's nothing without Mads. Whoa,
no,
dude,
that's
that's
true.
kind of crazy. What's wrong with you guys? Why are you reacting like that?
Well, he was a nobody. He was just the boyfriend of a girl who was famous. And they
then-
break up. He goes back to whatever life he had.
Oh, I
yeah, but now
gotcha.
he's pursuing the social media.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. And that brings me up to the next point, which I don't know if it's on here. And Josh, they may have reached out to you because it was the girl you know. It's the overtime girl who reached like all right, Bryce Hall. We showed that picture of a girl on a phone last week.
Sadie
Yeah,
McKenna.
Sadie.
McKenna. And some dude's like, I have so much shit on this girl. You can try. It's like, I don't even know who this girl is. Why do we care about this girl? Did she reach out to you about that too, Josh?
Sadie reached out?
No, overtime Megan.
Oh, overtime Megan was gonna shit on the Sadie girl.
Overtime Megan knew Sadie's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Sadie's ex-boyfriend DM'd me being like, I have a ton of shit. And I just wrote back, I was like, who cares about this girl?
Yeah, I haven't been filled in on this. Megan never told me
Did they
nothing.
spill anything, Dave? What they were going to say about her?
No, I just
It's
said
very
nobody
public,
cares about
apparently.
what is.
So we posted the clip of that Bryce thing, and every single comment is Bryce is pursuing a girl that cheated on her boyfriend 20 times. So apparently it's public that this girl cheated on him 20 plus times. The one that Bryce is trying to slide into now.
Yikes.
Got it.
And he was in the
Got it.
comments being
Tristan
like, "Good luck,
numbers.
Bryce."
Got it. Okay, that clears all that up. And the other girl, nobody. But again, she's a. All right, let me phrase it this way. That girl Sadie to me is a private citizen.
No, she's got
That's better.
she's got a couple million followers.
She's a civilian, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
she's not.
yeah.
Right.
She's
right.
not
She's
in the
just essentially
game.
saying she's like, yeah, she's low class.
Yeah, well, a low clout may not want clout.
Yeah, she's not clout farming, but now she's trying to.
Dana White gives Kyle from Nelk insane birthday gift. People are pissed Dana White after he gave Kyle $250,000 for his birthday, but because Dana has been under fire for paying his fighters very little, a lot of fighters reached out being like, what the fuck, where's our gift? I could see that coming a mile away. I don't know. The Nelk guys do this. I almost feel like they give $250,000 and then like the guy you give it to gives it to the next guy and it goes in a circle. They throw money around like
Yeah, it's fake
crazy.
money. Yeah.
It's like doesn't seem real almost.
Yeah, they do like,
Like, who
races in the street for like $500,000.
Like
It's
who
crazy.
gives $250,000 cash as a gift for a birthday?
Yeah, in a plastic bag.
Interesting.
You
So
think
you don't
he's-
even
you think
believe
he's
he
like-
actually gave it, but Dana
Well, he
can't say,
gave it.
"Yo, I didn't really give it," because then
I believe he gave it, but these Nelk guys, it's constant like moving around money and shit. It's
so
crazy.
if you're paying each other, you're not really losing the money,
maybe,
and
They may
that's how
not
they
be.
can afford to do it.
Well, they're killing it. Dana White's obviously like, I don't know how much money he's got. He can give 250 cash in a plastic bag whenever he wants.
I also think the Nelk boys are doing like a lot of promo for the UFC. Like they're going to all the events.
Yeah.
They're like posting videos about it, right? So it's like,
Maybe it's like
in
a
a
work
way, it's
check,
almost
yeah.
like, it's a little bit like yo, keep doing what you're doing and helping
I
me
guess
out with my UFC stuff.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I was driving at. Speaking of UFC, it may be on there. I'm heading to London tomorrow. Patty the Batty and Molly the Meatball fighting Saturday in London. I'm walking in the entourages with them.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Do you have like a cloak or something that you're gonna wear, like Undertaker style?
So we have a couple different options that I've been working out. One is I have like a tracksuit, which is just basic Molly the Meatball, Patty the Batty. The other is just a nice suit, makes me kind of look like the Money Man. And then the third is full blown London, top hat, monocle,
Yep.
cane.
Yep.
Yeah, you
like-
have to.
Yep.
do
I
that.
like that one.
Yep.
You sold me on the last one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I was thinking, I reach out. It is a huge moment for them.
Yeah.
It's like they're fighting, and I don't want to like be any sort of distraction.
Right.
But I did clear it, and they're okay with it. But I just, this is their moment, their livelihood. They've been training for it. They got to win this fight. So that's my only thing. I didn't want to like make it about me.
Yeah.
I did, but I didn't. If that makes any sense.
You just got to
Oh,
make
it
sure
does.
you don't dress up as anything that is in any way related to the Queen. I think where they're from, they don't fuck with the Queen. I think there's like a beef between like Liverpool and the royal family. I'm pretty
Really?
sure. I think that
Okay.
or no, maybe it's the Sun. They don't like this newspaper. Okay.
How would I dress up as the queen? Just
Well, no, you dress up as the guys that protect it because that was my first reaction. What's the soldiers that don't move, they don't
Oh,
say
the
anything.
big black thing.
Yeah, like that would be hilarious if you walked in with that giant fucking hat.
And you had
that
no
is-
smile on
Yeah,
your
and you're
face.
No
Marching.
too.
smile. People
Yeah.
are asking you questions at the press conference.
That
You
would
say
be good.
nothing.
what are those people called?
Soldiers?
No, they have a
They have.
specific
I don't know
name.
what. What is it called?
It's the Buckingham Palace, like whatever they are.
Queen's
They have a
Guard?
specific-
Maybe?
That could be it.
Yeah.
Could not be it.
Oh, that would be funny if
Google
you
search.
I
Queen's
think
Guard.
I think you should dress up as the Queen's Guard, and then I think that you should not say a single word while you're there, and that will get more press than anything you say.
That's a good thing, but we got to make sure that there isn't some sort of beef.
It might be with the Sun,
It
the
is the Sun.
newspaper. It's the Sun, right?
Yeah.
They printed something
There-
about.
basically, there's like a disaster in like Liverpool fans' history where a bunch of people died, and the Sun basically blamed it on the fans, but it wasn't the fans' fault.
Exactly. So they fucking
So that has
hate the
nothing
Sun.
to do with
Nothing
the
to do with the
guard.
royal family. You're good to go. Dress up as the guard from Buckingham Palace.
All right, that,
And
that's
it is
actually not-
called the Queen's Guard.
The Queen's,
Queen's
Guard.
Guard.
Queen's
That
Guard,
is
yeah.
That is their
that
name.
actually is not a bad idea. So Austin, look into that. The availability of that outfit.
It's probably at like a party city, dude. Especially down there. There's
It's
gotta be.
100. By the way, it's 150 degrees. The hottest it's ever been. It's going to break, thank God, tomorrow. Addison Ray's dad comments on TikTok. Addison's dad, Monty, comments on TikTok, posted by Addison's mom, Sherry, and Sherry likes a comment that says, "This is awkward."
Yikes.
I mean, Addison Ray's
are you-
pops is out there, right? Isn't he out there?
Yeah,
Slanging
Yeah,
dick?
he's out there.
Yeah.
It's like a slippery slope though, because I think they were already divorced, so he's just like a creep.
Wait, is that bad that he's out there? Or?
Well, he's like with just like very like young girls.
Oh.
And, like out, yeah, not like underage, but
And he's getting like lit up a little bit. It's probably a little bit embarrassing for Addison, and I'm a big
yeah, I
Addison
just feel bad for
stan.
Sherry and Addison.
She's got her old doll. Let's see the doll. There's an Addison doll in stores. What level celebrity? I'm always curious for this, Andrew. Would you put like in your eyes, Addison Ray?
What level?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you think she's like completely crossed over mainstream? Like she's
A-list,
up there, like
B,
A-list
like-
or what?
I don't know. I don't know. That's weird because I mean, I
How's
guess
that weird? Why is that weird?
because my value system for like celebrities is a little different. So like,
That's why I was curious.
Oh, like for me, I could care less. But that's just because like what she's become famous at, I don't value. But if there might be but I recognize she's incredibly famous and she's like one of the early adopters on this platform that absolutely exploded and the whole world knows her. I get that. But for me, it's like I could really like what somebody does and not a lot of people know who they are. And I'd be like more nervous to be around them. And I see them as in my little bubble. I'm like, oh, they're fucking A-list and nobody knows who the hell they are.
Right. I don't know. It's a weird way to answer the question.
I
Charlie,
told you it was weird.
No, I know.
I said
know,
it was
I know.
weird.
I know. I mean, I think
Why,
she's
who's she to you?
undisputably.
You think she's
She's
like
an A-list celeb right now.
No,
yeah, A-list.
I mean, like, your parents don't know who she is. There's
don't.
levels to this.
But
Dave.
I mean, if we're gonna use my parents as the judgment for anything, then
that's what I
let me
use
put
for
this way.
mainstream A celebrity. It's like they know who Justin Bieber is. My parents know who Justin Bieber is. They know who Leonardo DiCaprio is. They don't know who Addison Rae is.
So those are I think Addison Rae can get into any event in the world that she wants to.
I don't think Addison Rae can get into Carbone tonight if she wants to.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Come on. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, she.
It's different. New York's
She's at the
different than
Met
L.A.
Gala.
New York is like, in New York.
She went to the fucking Met Gala. She got invited to the Met Gala.
Who goes to the Met Gala?
The A-list fucking people go
get
to the
out
Met
of
Gala.
here. Come on.
What do you mean get
Bunch
out
of
of here?
50-year-olds at the Met Gala.
you
The
fu-
kids
I-
don't give a
are you-
fuck about the Met Gala. Dude, if you go to the Met Gala, you are a loser. I couldn't
I
think
would
of...
I would go to the Met Gala so fast it would make your fucking head spin.
Why, Dave? You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation.
I don't need. I want to see it. I want to see what it's all about.
What do you mean what it's all about? It's the Met. It's a museum. You walk in.
I want
It's
to
free
walk
every
I
other
want
day.
People, no, it's the craziest charity of all time. It's they raise millions for like an art museum. It's nuts. But I would love to go to the Met Gala. Love.
Why?
I
Why?
think
You've
it's
got
fucking
what everybody
fascinating.
in the Met Gala actually wants. Everybody in there, what they actually want, you already have. You're going to be in there. You're going to be miserable.
Well, then I can leave. But I
You just want to know. It's because
I want to go.
Wants to see
Yes.
it.
Yeah, you want to see it.
I think Dave wants to go for the same reason everyone else goes, just so people talk about him and then take photos of him.
It's just crazy. Though not all that. The whole thing's nuts. And by the way, if we look at the celebrities that went, it's A-list. It's pure A-list. It really is.
I mean,
I guess you have a different list.
I've never thought the Met Gala was cool. I thought it's the dumbest shit ever. You
I don't
dress
know
me
that's
up in some
cool.
fucking outfit that I don't want to wear. I'm uncomfortable for the whole night, eating shitty food in the culinary capital of the world. I'm sitting
How
at
do
the
you
fucking
know it's
museum
shitty
that I've been
food?
going since I was in elementary school. I go to the same fucking museum
How do you know it's shitty food?
because everybody that I've spoken to who's went there said it's shitty food.
Okay. Well, if the Met Gala is listening, I will take your advice.
Okay, ready? Okay. Floor seats for the NBA Finals or the Met Gala?
Floor seats, NBA Finals.
Yeah,
no doubt.
easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Not even a question.
Okay. I'm just trying to see order of priority.
Yeah, no, not even a question. Charlie and Landon aren't holding back. Charlie posted a picture of her and Landon kissing on her Instagram story. Does Dave still disapprove of this relationship? Yeah, I hate this relationship. Charlie DeMello, another one that you wouldn't put in your celebrity list, and Landon Barker, Travis Barker's son. I hate this relationship.
Why?
I saw
Dave
I saw
doesn't
Charlie.
approve.
I saw Charlie last night actually at Ruben's little like MOB All Star party. It wasn't actually.
Oh,
little. It was pretty.
You
sweet.
didn't. The Ruben's parties are dead to me.
Double bird.
I know they are, but it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty dope. Like Travis Scott was out there performing. Odell Beckham walked right by me. I was like, that was the first time I think I've ever been starstruck in my life. Like, I just love Odell Beckham. But no, yeah, Charlie was there and Landon was there. I didn't see Landon, but I did see Charlie. We were matching actually. A little orange action. It was pretty cute.
Adorable.
Who'd you go with?
I just went with my Chris, like my agent.
Got it.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So this summer, face the intensity with Takis. So Takis snacks are the perfect snack for all your summer adventures. No matter what you're doing, having Takis snacks on hand makes the day so much more intense. I love Takis. All of us here at BFFs love Takis. So for hanging out with your OGs, serve the Takis Pop. It's air-popped popcorn. That's an explosion of intense flavor. So we have the chips, we have the regular Takis, we have the Takis Hot Nuts, and now we have Takis Pop, which is the popcorn. So lose the pouring peanuts when you watch baseball and try Takis Hot Nuts with intense double crunch technology. And whether you're catching waves or just hanging on the beach or by the pool, snack on Taki Waves, the thick cut wavy potato chips with an insane crunch. There's a Takis for every occasion, so make sure you try them and face the intensity. Let's get back to the show.
Bryce Hall calls out Taylor Holder. Bryce Hall tweeted his conditions for fighting Taylor Holder. Hey, Taylor, hold balls. I heard you're reaching out for a boxing match. I'm down under a few conditions. Whoever sells more tickets gets all the money. You make a public statement to why you sent your friends cease and desist letters. You respond to SA allegations.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
That was a tweet and a half. Are you guys going to be able to even do this fight, Dave, if like you think with the condition of whoever sells more tickets gets all the money?
No. So we looked into it, and I talked to Bryce, and I'm like, what's your number to do this fight? And he wrote back that the only way he'll do it is what he said. Whoever sells the most tickets gets to keep all the money. It's a ridiculous clause. It's never going to happen. So you can't say you want the fight when that clause is in there, because no fight in the history of fights would that clause ever get approved. So it's not, as long as Bryce Hall is saying whoever sells the most tickets keeps all the money, you don't really want to fight, because that's not happening under those conditions.
There's no way to prove it.
I mean, you could give them links or whatever, but two guys fight, they both get paid. Period.
Yeah.
That's
what I said to him. I said, I don't see this fight happening.
Well, he
Also,
could do that very
Taylor
easily.
say
Just
yes?
put his own purse up. Like, you don't have to do it on your back end. They could make a bet between one another, and then the person who gets paid gets to keep all the money. Just do that on the side.
But Taylor doesn't want to do that. Like, so, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, if you're gonna fight,
he also knows, like, it's not even trying to be a diss on Taylor. It's just like Taylor knows he's not going to sell as many tickets as Bryce.
Did he
So
did he
it's like,
respond
to
at
him,
all?
it just makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Did he respond?
Who?
Taylor.
Yeah, they gave us a number that we were floating around. It's like maybe.
How much?
But then when it was 7 figures.
How many?
But that what?
How many?
How many? It wasn't. We weren't going into the twos.
Okay.
But when I talked to Bryce to try to start doing the math, that's what I was like, what is your number to make this happen? It's like, we're not like the other fight thing that we pay. You'll get paid instantly. You can make a lot of money. And he didn't give a number. He said, well, the only way I'll do it is that if the winner, whoever sells the most pay-per-views gets it all. It's like, well, I told him, it's like, it's not happening then.
Would you pay one of them more than the other, though? Or would it be like an even?
I think you could do it in a
with a
way.
winner fee.
You could give them each something, and then the winner gets
A bonus?
like more.
Yeah,
a significant bonus.
That's what the UFC does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bryce, this is not. Bryce can say he wants to fight. And I don't know if Taylor would ever agree on the number, but if the answer is always, I don't want the other guy to get anything, no fight is going to get made that way.
Yeah. I get what he's trying to say, because he's like, I don't want Taylor to make money off of me. Like, I think that's his like thought process, right? It's like, well, I don't want to fucking give this guy clout and money on top of
But
that.
isn't the benefit you get to beat him up?
And get
Yeah.
paid.
And yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't have high hopes.
Who do you think would win?
Based on what I don't know. I think Bryce fought that guy who was pretty good. Taylor didn't look good. I think it'll be a fairly even fight, a good fight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sabrina Carpenter releases Clapback album. Sabrina Carpenter released the Clapback album, Emails I Can't Send, after she was caught in the middle of a firestorm that was Olivia. Oh, this is the Olivia Rodrigo driver's license girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sabrina was famously the other woman, received a ton of hate, is now using her album to speak out. The problem is that driver's license song was like a mega hit.
I've seen the song, like the one song that she made. I think it's the one that she has like this shirt here where it says like on the front, I'm a homewrecker. On the back, it says I'm a slut. Because like it's talking about like all the hate she's gotten and like hate comments and all that. I've seen that song all over TikTok for the last like 2 days. Like mega, just like every video I go by, I feel like I see that
Yeah,
song.
I don't think you can beat driver's license though.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Can we see the song then? Let's see the songs.
Fire, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, lean in. I like that. Lean in.
Yeah, I don't totally. The story's muffled in my head, but clearly, what she.
So Olivia Rodrigo said that her boyfriend left her for her.
Got it.
For Sabrina, yeah. So she's
And-
the homewrecker slut. But
Got it.
But it's really the guy's fault because the guy was telling two girls that he loved them.
Oh, he was misleading Olivia.
That's the way she takes it, Sabrina, yeah.
And the dude's a musician too, right? He made a song, I think, as well.
Yes.
Wow. Everybody
Yeah.
getting after.
Everyone's
Yeah.
just out here making money, like making songs.
Wow.
Props to them.
I mean, this is
I can relate to that. I made a song once on a kid that I didn't like, so I get it.
But
So have I.
yeah, this is like the song version of Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah.
Like instead of boxing it out, you just do.
How
song
many
it
streams
out.
you gonna get? Yeah.
Exactly. This is smart. You got to get into
like
the music
the-
business, Dave.
You think I haven't released one of the great diss tracks of all time? Of course I have. Rise, Page Views, Rise.
I would say Still Softish might be a little bit. more
That one is
iconic.
bigger. I have a little older demo, but I'll tell you
think
this.
if you release
Rise
yours
Page
now,
Views,
it'll be
Ri-
better, bigger.
Rise, Page Views, Rise goes hard as fuck.
It does. It
does go pretty hard.
It's
Play
a
it. Play a
rager,
little,
for sure.
Andrew.
It's a
This is a
rager.
rap
It's a
song I
rager.
made. Play it.
You
It's
know
about
KFC
KFC.
too,
It's
so
about.
you don't-
It's about KFC. It's about
thought it was
KFC.
Rise Patriots Rise. You said
No.
Rise Page Views.
By the way, this
Rise
is
Patriots rise.
this is
Do you
about
and
KFC.
actually hate each other, Dave? I can never tell.
At times.
Yeah, it seems like that. It seems like there's some.
By the way,
tension there
these
for
numbers
sure.
are way off. It was bigger on SoundCloud. Play this.
If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Fuck Kevin Clancy, you should've left it alone. Now I will remind you who's on the Iron Throne. See, I'm Jordan, you're Pippin, you're trippin', bro. This is my fucking business you're living off. I'm the frickin' boss, crushing summers on the beach. When I met you, you were crunching numbers like a geek.
I know
You're
all
more
the
like
words.
Marvin, without me you would be starving. You skinny, fat
Starting to
fuck,
look
you're
like
starting
my
to
wallet.
look
All right,
like
we
my
can cut
wallet.
it.
Hold on. We
That's
started this
just
podcast by you telling a story about being out to dinner with JLo and how incredibly awkward it was that she started singing one of her songs.
Right.
And then at the first
Where you going?
opportunity, you were like, you guys got to hear my song. Guys, I'm telling you, I got a song.
I don't-
It's actually amazing.
Have I
You gotta-
played it in 2 years? Have we played this? in
Yeah,
2 years?
yeah, maybe like twice already before.
Oh, bro.
It goes fucking hard.
Hey,
It
listen,
does.
you
It
skinny
goes hard,
fat
man.
fuck.
You're starting to look like my,
My wallet.
He-
Yeah,
yeah.
son.
I spent an entire summer writing those lyrics on the beach. LeBron dominates the Drew League. LeBron dropped 42 on former shit talk Drew League, and then the guy had his old LeBron tweets exposed on Twitter. I hate LeBron.
I know
Everything
you do.
about him. I fucking hate him. He's saying
I think he's awesome.
Brittany, you love him. I don't know how anyone can love him. The things he says. First of all, within the last 3 weeks, he said Brittany Griner is like maybe she won't want to come back to America. She's stuck in fucking prison in Russia. And she said all Boston's racist. So I don't like the guy. Yeah, no shit. He dropped 42 in the Drew League.
Yeah, I think
It's the
stupid
Drew
when
League.
people are- yeah. I think it's dumb when people are like, LeBron's coming back for a crazy year yet again. He dropped 42 points. It's like, yeah, he's playing against like guys that just came back from their 9 to 5. Dude.
Yeah, he's 1-2, arguably best players of all time. I get, like, all right, he didn't make the playoffs. He's never won a playoff series with the Lakers, so he won a game in the Drew League. Who fucking
Wait.
cares?
What did you say? He never won a playoff series with the Lakers?
That's what I said.
Didn't he win?
No. If you don't have to play road games, that don't count. The bubble don't count.
All right, fair. I get it.
Especially when you're soft like Teflon tissue paper like he is. Emma Rada divorces her husband. This one's crazy. Emily Ratajkowski, I think universally one of the most gorgeous women who ever lived.
Yeah.
Allegedly divorcing husband and father to her child after finding out he is a serial cheater.
I thought this was my friend was hooking up with him a year and a half ago. I thought in New York, I thought it was just like an open relationship because everybody knew that he cheated on her.
Who is this friend you have that hooks up with
Well,
everybody?
I can't say her
Is
name.
it the same
Pete
friend?
Davidson
Is it the
or a
same
different
friend?
one?
Same girl?
Did we say the name of her in the last pod though?
No,
Yeah,
but
you
is it
did.
the same girl?
No.
Yeah, all right. There she is.
You said the name of the Pete Davidson girl.
Yeah, in the last podcast.
It's that girl.
It's not that girl.
What's her Instagram?
It's
Well,
so
what's
that girl.
girl's
Look at that little
Instagram,
grin.
even though it's not
She's
that
got
girl?
like a Josh grin on her face when I lie
Yeah.
about shit on this podcast.
it's
I can
not that
see it.
girl.
I can see it.
I'll tell
Look at
you.
her.
I'll tell you right now
Yeah.
from the Instagram if it's that girl or not. Okay, go.
This is the girl hooked up with
Pete
Ratajkowski's
Davidson.
husband?
Yeah.
No, this is.
Wait, you know the answer, Andrew?
I'll know by looking at her Instagram.
By looks or you know?
Yep, guaranteed.
Because
So
of
she's
the
the
looks
one.
or you know have information?
Oh no, just I'm
The way she
prejudice.
Yeah.
Got it.
Pure prejudice.
But it also wasn't just her. Like she was saying he was hooking up with a lot of people too.
Yeah. I mean,
Where are all these friends coming from, Bree?
New York, man.
This is like your new friend group?
No, this is my friend like 2 years ago.
So
But it's
have
not
I
the
ever
same
met
girl
this
as Pete
friend?
Davidson. No, and it's not. You have never met her.
And she just hooking up with this guy and is like, oh, you are in an open relationship? Why would anyone think Emily Ratajkowski is in an open relationship?
Well, that's what I said. But, I mean.
Clearly not.
Yeah, people want to hook up with people like that. Some people don't care if they're married.
Yeah, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I mean, it's a wild move. It was like,
yeah,
that's
super
like the
wild.
Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce thing. It's like,
Yeah,
whoa.
I mean, look at her.
But this guy's also like a nobody too. It's not even like a Jay-Z thing. He's just no one.
Yeah, Jay-Z's
Yeah, he's just like a New
He's
York
like a Severin.
guy, yeah.
He's just like, he's not
Do you
even
think
a person.
girls like want to hook up with him because of Ratajkowski?
Well,
Yeah.
if you're a girl,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I imagine there's like some social proof there.
For sure, yeah.
Kylie Jenner canceled over a 3-minute jet ride. Kylie Jenner, one of the main targets, celebrity private jet tracker Twitter page after Kylie posted an Instagram of her and Travis both standing next to their own private jets. How do you take a 3-minute ride? What does that mean? That doesn't make sense.
I got to think it actually takes more time out of your day to go take a private jet ride for 3 minutes than it would to just drive to whatever place you're going to.
They're
like
saying
you're telling
she
me
takes
boarding, doing all that. Come on.
They're saying she takes 15-minute rides to avoid 45-minute drives. But that would assume the plane has to be in your backyard, essentially, which maybe for the Kardashians it is.
Yeah.
Nah,
Don't they all own their own planes?
But there's no way. There's no way they have a plane in their backyard.
And even going up and down, it's like, that's kind of crazy.
Like I could understand like maybe like a helicopter, right? Like that's a little quicker, but
Gremlins director slams Baby Yoda. What the fuck? They're saying Baby Yoda kind of looks like the Gremlins. Honestly, I'm not. I'm a Baby Yoda stan, and I like the Gremlins, but come on.
Yeah.
Are we boring you, Andrew?
No, I just don't know about
Baby Yoda. You're not a big Baby Yoda guy.
No, I guess Baby Yoda did look kind of like it. I did think that when I first saw it, but yeah, Gremlins, give it a rest, my dude.
Yeah, farming to influence. People are not happy with a mom after she used her kid repeatedly to record her TikTok dances. But a man made a TikTok in support, saying in the past kids used to have to work on their parents' farm for them, and this is the new equivalent.
I like that.
I hate the game.
Put them to work, bro. Put them to work. Put them to kids at work, man.
Some stuff from us. We had Andrew Tate. Do you know this guy, Andrew Tate?
Dude,
Andrew?
this guy is what he's done to like take over fucking TikTok.
Crazy.
Is unbelievable. Like truly unbelievable. The guy's not even in America. And
no,
he also doesn't even have his own TikTok.
He doesn't even have his own
TikTok.
TikTok. Dude, it's like every swipe on like a Reels or a TikTok or even like shorts on YouTube, you're like 3 swipes away from him. And it's remarkable what's happened. I don't think this ever happened before. Like in the history of the
not
internet.
in this way. Not in the way it is happening right now.
I tip
I've
my
never
cap
seen it.
to Josh because I had never heard of him until we had him on last week. But now he's all in my mentions.
Same.
Oh, he bodied you. He did this. I had a guy out at a bar. He's like, you think Andrew Tate is wrong? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, everything he said was right. I'm like, you think women's property, like a house or a dog? He's like, well, no. It's like, and he does bounce that line, but he was out there, and it is going to be a huge episode.
I've never seen a repost of our clips like I did from that podcast.
Yeah.
Like that was ridiculous. Like I came back from like on Wednesday nights, like we'll post a podcast. I usually have like an acting class like right as the podcast airs, and then I'll come back and it'll be like 10 o'clock.
You have
at
an
night.
acting class?
Yeah, I do acting class every Wednesday.
Do you feel weird doing that? I always thought that'd be weird.
You know what? That's actually it's funny because I did like at the start when I first went, it was a little nerve-wracking. I mean, I'm like the youngest by probably like 6 years in the class, and then maybe 4 years in the class. And then as well, it's like 15, 20 strangers that I had like no idea who they were, and like going and presenting scenes or working with a scene partner. But when I came back from it this week and I was scrolling through my TikTok, not only were like the BFF clips doing great, it was like every other video on my For You page was a repost from our podcast by one of those Andrew Tate accounts on TikTok that just repost all of his content.
Yeah, I've never been called beta so much. You're a
Yeah, just
you
W
got
Tate,
slammed.
W Tate. I'm like, what
You
the
got
fuck?
slammed.
you got
You got
bodied,
slammed.
you're a cuck, you're all over.
Yeah.
People
G.
were actually praising me. People were like, yo, Josh is just sitting back, laughing and enjoying the show. And I was
Well,
like,
that's the thing is like he's clearly playing a bit of a character.
He has to be.
Yeah, and I think he's leaning into it, and I think he's he's naturally funny. Like he understands how to be funny and entertaining, and he's like saying things in a hyperbolic way in like the funniest way possible, right? So they're super clippable. They go crazy. There's also like an endless amount of like men on the internet who can't get pussy and are angry at women. So they love to see a dude explain why their life is horrible. And I think he's kind of filling like the Kevin Samuels void. You remember Kevin Samuels? You remember who he is? I don't. No? He was, you guys don't know who he is? Okay, if you look up Kevin Samuels, you guys will he was doing like he was kind of like rating women. Like they would call, they'd say who they were, and he'd say what they got to do, get their life together, etc. And he died. And I think Andrew Tate has kind of slid in and like taken it to another fucking level. It's just, he
is entertaining. He's clearly very smart. And he also almost lulls you to sleep by saying things that aren't overly controversial. And then wham, he says something. It's like so over the top. But yeah, it was a big episode. I traded DMs with him after. He actually, he's like, if you're in London, let's get a beer. But he's not gonna be there when I go. This account, this ballers on Snapchat, out of the clouds, a million people. How a soft 5 landed a solid 10.
Can we like pull up the picture? Can Andrew see it? Can Andrew see it right here? Yeah.
It's just a vicious blindside attack. If I said something like that,
watch it.
I haven't seen the video. I don't have Snapchat.
It's just straight lies.
All right, let's see the video.
It was just shocking to me. I didn't think like social media really slandered females like that often.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hope your f***ing Barstool Sports bullshit dies and rots in the ground.
We're 20 years though.
You're f***ing ugly, by the way. You're f***ing ugly.
No, that's good for the video.
I don't know you were so popular.
Dave Portnoy is the complete opposite of the well-mannered CEO that stays out of the spotlight. Instead, he negotiates $1 million deals on roof deck parties, publicly shows off the young models he dates, and even leaks his own nudes? Stay tuned to find out more about the king of Barstool Sports and if he's really as good at business as he claims to be. Dave Portnoy, a.k.a. El Presidente, as his fans call him, started from humble beginnings.
Rockstar intro.
So now that he has 4 brands under his name and is worth $150 million, he uses his upbringing as a lens to explain his outlandish spending. Currently, Dave owns 5 mansions, but assets aren't the only thing he spends huge on. He takes 20-year-old models on crazy yacht trips and brags about dating cheerleader types online. His fan base loves the inside peek at his love life, and Dave isn't afraid to let them in on intimate secrets. A wild intimate tape leaked of him and 22-year-old model Sydney Raines, but it's rumored that Dave was the one who leaked it just to show off.
Everybody does it. It's like, newsflash, grown man has.
But El Presidente does spend his money seriously as well. He's always looking for new ways to grow his brand, Barstool Sports, which includes signing $1 million buyout deals with podcasters and other celebrities who aren't afraid to speak their mind either. One such celebrity is Alexandra Cooper, who is now actually in a huge fallout with Dave over $30 million. Originally, Alexandra Cooper hosted the Call Her Daddy podcast, which was owned by Barstool Sports and Dave. After the podcast blew up and started getting 10 million monthly listeners, Alex wanted more money. Way more money. At a rooftop party in Miami, hosted at Dave's mansion, of course, Dave offered Alex and Sophie F., Alex's co-host, $2 million each to finish out their 3-year contract with him. They declined, thinking they could weasel out of their contract, but Dave counter-offered with a new $30 million deal. Again, Alex and Sophia said no. Dave then threw in the towel and took to ranting on Twitter about how Alex and Sophia were the most disloyal and greedy people he's ever worked with.
You lost the Call Her Daddy battle by being an idiot.
According to him, the 2 girls fumbled a $30 million bag. Yet, after all this trash talk from Dave, Alex Cooper won the court case and sold Call Her Daddy to Spotify for $60 million in a private deal, completely cutting out Dave. So who really fumbled the bag? He's got quite the gambling itch.
That's basically like the lies part of it.
Yeah, that wildly off base on like a lot of it.
But that start, you kind of looked boss.
5 mansions.
I can't tell if it makes me look better or worse when it's all said and done.
This is the greatest compliment you can get.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
You don't want anybody to be like, he deserves her.
Oh, you're saying how a soft 5 landed the solid 10.
Who gives a fuck what you are? You got the 10. It doesn't matter.
I tweeted out, you really have to hate my guts to call my girlfriend a soft 5. I mean, talk about haters to me, blinding your judgment, whatever. Haters going to hate. So that was that. We got one video to react to. That wasn't it, right?
No.
All right, what's the video to react to? And then we can let Andrew get out of here, and it'll give us one more time where to get your special after this. Oh, yeah. I tweeted that's Joel Embiid doing the hora at a Jewish wedding. I tweeted I think the hora goes down as maybe the #1 get people on the dance floor song at any special event. Everybody, you must know this, Andrew. Everybody, if you're Jewish, you know. You hear it doesn't matter if you're 104, can't walk, can't see. You get your ass on the floor.
Yes,
that's how that song works.
100%.
So.
Yeah, it's
very funny.
Yeah, it's because there's no rules really, or the rules are very simple.
Correct.
So you're never doing it wrong, and there's no like sexual implication when you're dancing with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can bring you into the dance, and you don't think I'm hitting on you.
Yeah,
we're all just having
you just jump in a circle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the chair's going up. It's great. It's great.
Great dance. All right, so thank you for joining. Andrew, one more time, tell everybody how to get your special.
Oh, theandrewschultz.com. Go check it out over there. It's going to be up for another, I think we take it down August 1st. So go
Why are
get
you taking it down?
I think that I want to create a sense of urgency to go get it. I think what I wanted to do with the special initially, I want everybody to watch it the night of. And that was fucking awesome for like hundreds of thousands of people to like create like a pay-per-view event for a comedy special. I think too often now, like a special comes out kind of like Netflix and people are like, yeah, I think blah, blah, blah has a special. I'll get around to it. Then you never get around to it. The only time you might watch it is if there's like some crazy controversy. And this is like people had fucking watch parties for it and like people enjoying it, reacting to it like it was a fucking sporting event. And I think if I just leave it up there forever, there's not as much of an incentive to go get it, you know? So this one, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna start like doing this with a lot of specials? Like, do you think this might be your new way of kind of like showing off your work?
I like the idea. I like the idea of other comics doing this. I like the idea of doing it myself. I think the scary thing was obviously like I'm gonna find out exactly how much I'm worth by myself. The cool.
I mean, you're worth 3 times more than whatever streaming service thought you were worth.
Right.
So fuck.
And now it's like if you want me to do it on a streaming service, you got to pay me 3 times more than that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I could do it by myself, you can't. I can't be making the same with you. So.
Right.
Yeah, the old Warren Buffett quote, which I attribute to him, I think is him, the most powerful thing in the world is eyeballs.
That's it. So
you can do a lot of different things with it.
Yeah. So that's the exciting thing about this is, and then just owning it, being able to like put out whatever I want on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, like I get to control the content. So that's very exciting. And and the people fucking supported it and they spread the word and that was awesome. That was the scariest part, but the most gratifying is people rallying behind you and wanting you to fucking win. That is, I'd take that over like a network rallying behind me any fucking day.
All right. Appreciate it. Buy it. Go get the special.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
Yo, thanks. Nice to meet you, Josh.
Thank
you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
man.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So how well would you take care of your car if you had to keep up the same one for your entire life? That's how our brains work. So why wouldn't we want to treat them that way? How we care for our minds affect how we experience life. So it's important to invest time and care into keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways that go into supporting a healthy brain, like learning a new language or taking power naps. That's also BetterHelp online therapy. So online therapy with BetterHelp is customized. It's online, video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions. So if you don't want to see anyone, you don't even need to turn on your camera, and it's a lot more affordable than in-person therapy. Like I said, you got to take care of your mind. Life's busy, life's crazy. You want to make sure that you take care of your brain, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. So lucky for you guys, our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/BFF. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BFF. Make sure to take care of yourself and check it out. Let's get back to the show.
All right, welcome, Livvy Dunne with Josh. We don't have too many of these that we've done like repeat guests. How many have we done repeat guests?
Like 9 or
We got
10.
Bryce. Yeah, there's a few.
Who?
No, I'm
Really?
so
9 or
happy
10?
to be back. No, I'm so happy. Thank you guys.
From last time we had you, you've become an LA person?
I have not.
You're just visiting?
Yeah, I'm just visiting. I'm here for the ESPY Awards, and I'm still at LSU, so.
So then, Austin, what are you telling me she's an LA girl for?
I said she was in it. She was in the video of Josh and Mia at that party.
What was that look for?
I was.
She was in the video, yeah.
I was just there for a good time.
Okay, so, but you're not living in LA or anything.
No. I have family in Malibu, so I go and visit them all the time and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So then that's right off the bat incorrect. 19 years, still doing the LSU thing. I will say, you maybe because the algorithm's so smart, I see your ads more than anybody else we've ever had on this show. Like if I'm on Instagram, I get your ad, I feel like 5 times a day.
Oh my gosh. Is it for like the leggings or like the...
I don't get them.
I get them all
What are
the
they?
time.
What are they for?
That's so funny.
What is your main company that you're doing?
Viore. It's like a
Viore.
athletic wear.
Viore. Yeah.
Yes.
I get the Viore stuff. Yes, all the time.
Oh.
So to be fair, I don't really buy leggings that often, so I guess it just doesn't like think
Hope
I'm
not.
gonna. Yeah, it doesn't. Think
Neither
I'm
do
gonna
I. As far as I know, I've never bought leggings.
Maybe
but
it's
still
like
shows up.
your phone knows you have a girlfriend though, Dave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like maybe if you
Oh.
want to be.
Maybe Solana
Yeah.
wants the leggings. Yeah.
The algorithm knows.
Interesting. So you're in town for the ESPYs. What do you do? Are you part of it? Just in the crowd? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I got invited, and I'm going to go on the red carpet. And, I mean, I just get to, like, dress up and do a fun event. So I was like, why not come?
So you're just like a special guest kind of thing. Like you're a guest that got invited to go to the ESPYs.
Yeah.
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 Who are you going with?
I'm going with my agent.
Oh, all right. Now, last time we had you on, Josh was trying to slide into your DMs. Didn't really work because
I don't know if I tried to slide it. Did I try to slide it?
Oh, you tried to take her bathwater from her or something, right?
Yeah.
No, but that was like a funny video. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm just a comedian.
Josh, how do you not even remember?
No, you're very memorable to me. It was just,
I would say it looks like we have the clip, so we can watch it.
All right, we can watch it.
Okay, special guest, Livvy Dunne. Welcome to BFFs.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So let's cut right to it. Like, how do you and Josh know each other?
Yeah, let's cut to it real quick. How much for your bathwater, dead ass?
So this is just gonna be like a flirt session.
Yeah, me and
Should we
Dave
just
shouldn't
let
have
you
even
two,
came.
like me and Bree can just sit and kind of do our shit, and you guys can just flirt.
Wow.
That's
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
that seems like how it's gonna be.
No, I have a boyfriend.
Ooh.
Shot to the heart. Josh, shot to the heart. What do you think about that?
Did you know that, Josh?
I didn't know that.
All right, this interview's over. Clearly,
abort mission.
Yeah.
So
all
how's
right.
it going with that boyfriend now?
That didn't age well.
Yeah, it didn't.
No, that just did not work out.
Was that what you guys were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
What?
Was it a public breakup, Livy?
Well, I mean, I tried to keep the relationship more private because you know how public relationships are. They're so crazy. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a messy breakup or anything. I haven't really talked about it, but it just did not work out. He didn't really love me being in the public eye or anything like that. So I was like, this is not gonna work.
Did he cheat on you? Is that what you guys were talking about? Am I making this up?
I don't know if that's supposed to be
I don't know if
public.
that's
That
public.
was-
Yeah.
That was
That
Well,
was
how
the
would you
DM.
guys know it?
So the girl, like I said, we can cut all this, but the girl.
Yeah, we can cut this if you don't
who,
want it out, we won't cut it though.
I think the boyfriend was with at the time sent us all the DMs between her and Livy, being like, here's me with your boyfriend in bed, yada yada yada.
What?
So Livy has
Someone
no
did
idea.
that?
This is all news to her.
Yeah, we were talking about this often.
Someone submitted it to you guys?
Yeah, someone just. I think it was the actual girl.
This-
I didn't know.
That's what we were talking about before. Yeah.
What a crazy
Not on the
person.
podcast though.
Well,
She's like, she
It
had this
is-
pretty recently. She's like, I have proof, and I was like, first of all, you're the girl, and second of all, this was 8 months ago. It's and also we would never put this out.
oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not the one saying it, but that's crazy that someone.
No,
would submit-
that's nuts. That is pretty crazy.
Is that
I'm not the one saying it.
Though? Or is are you
I think it's more nuts to take a photo next to someone's boyfriend and then send it into the BFFs podcast and be like, hey.
Oh
I know
no,
what's
she
going
sent
on
us the
here.
DMs between her and Livy.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't show them.
No.
Well, that's so crazy.
So
what
you're
a crazy girl.
By the way,
I have no comment.
Yeah, in terms of like all-time ambushes, and we're not trying to ambush you, Livy, because I had no idea about it. This is pretty big. Like, and we don't mean it in a negative way because, like I said, we don't have to. But that's crazy to find that out this way. So, this girl's a scumbag.
Yeah, she was clearly doing it for clout. If she was sending it into BFF's podcast, it's the only reason she did it.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. Both the scumbag. All right, so we move.
We won't even give her. We won't even give her the name or the clout.
Trash.
Yeah.
She's trash. He's
she's
trash.
Yeah,
trash.
That's like actually so crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
What
you're going to the ESPYs, so who really?
Yeah,
knows?
look at you. Next subject.
Yeah.
And it seems like we have a new guy.
Harry
Harry
Raptis.
Raptis.
Guys, he's just my friend.
The videos don't make it seem like it's just your friend.
Yeah, right. I thought you were giving a little head scratch. That's pretty romantic.
Let's see.
I mean-
let's see the video.
That's some sensual ass
Put
shit
it up.
right
Put me
there.
on blast.
That's some sensual.
Well,
ass-
this isn't on blast if it's there.
close friends.
A little more
It's like
than
laying in
close
bed
friends.
videos and like things like that.
Little tough
Yeah.
to believe, just friends.
Okay, I will admit it. Like, I had known of him for like a really long time because like he was popular on like I think Visco and like Pinterest like went
Yeah,
viral.
he was, like, a
so I was
Pinterest
like,
boy.
oh my god, like who is
the
this
fuck's
guy?
a
Like
Pinterest boy.
Harry Raptis.
Harry Raptis.
Wait,
So
really?
essentially,
He
he blew
was.
up. So
What does
he
that
blew
even
up,
mean?
Like, I'll explain it. He blew up essentially like it was a while ago, like a long time ago, like way pre TikTok and shit. It was when I was in like maybe freshman year of high school, I want to say, maybe like my sophomore year. But there was just a picture of him on the internet that fucking blew up. It was kind of like one of those. Who was that guy that was at like Target or some shit? That was like,
Daniel
hot
from
Target guy. I
Target.
know who you
Hot
mean.
Target
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
It's a
Alex?
lot like that. It's a lot like that. Like it was
Yeah.
just one photo of a kid that somehow blew the fuck up, went all over Pinterest and like Visco, and all the girls. Were
Oh,
like,
he
my
didn't
God.
have his own Pinterest.
No, it was
No.
other people. Other people like
Posting
posted
him?
his photo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I saw those pictures and I was like, oh, like I thought he was cute. So then like a few years later, we like got to like know each other and stuff. And then he invited me to his formal. And like I was homeschooled in high school and I didn't get to go to like school dances and like things like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. And like we're just friends, but like it was really fun and stuff to like get dressed up and like have a date for the night.
So friends though, or not friends?
Friends.
I'm
single. I'm single.
Okay.
I'm,
All right.
We
fair.
are not together,
Fine.
but yeah.
Straightforward and to the point.
Yep.
What else do we have on? You've been hanging out. Well, you already talked about the LA TikTok. You were in the Me and Nessa video. You've become close friends. This is like one of the people we always ask on the show. Livy has become close friends with Olivia Pontoon. Not a fan of BFF. Can you confirm she hates us?
Who?
Olivia Pontoon.
Oh, I have no clue.
Can
I
you
don't know
text her
that.
and ask her?
I mean,
Be like,
yeah.
do you hate BFFs? Because we've asked her.
Yeah,
come
you
on
should
a
ask
lot.
her if she
I
hates
could
BFFs.
ask. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the
I
last
don't-
time that we got
my
an
phone's
answer
over there,
was
but-
no for all time is essentially what the
she's
last-
not a very like she seems like she doesn't hate many things. Like she's a very like nice person. So like I feel like she
We're
does
all
not hate
nice.
any of you.
We're pretty nice people.
Yeah, you guys are great.
I have heard, and I don't know that there's any truth to it. I believe at one point we discussed maybe you, Josh, you and her talking, and she did not take kindly to that. There may be no truth to that. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's what happened was like we were doing the live shows or whatever, and then Bryce and me started like joking around on stage, and he was talking about like he was like, remember when like Olivia Pontoon was calling you last night or whatever? That's what it was.
Do you have your phone, Livy?
Me?
Yeah.
It's over there. It could.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
text
I can
her
get
and be
to
like,
her.
do you hate BFFs? We'll get to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, just ask her that.
Okay.
You got pickpocketed.
I'm sure she's gonna.
You got what?
I'm sure she's gonna say no, but like, I don't know.
Well, your friends, you
Ask
can
her
tell
anyways.
us to be like, don't lie. They don't tell. Like, I don't know about the other two here. I don't care if people hate me. I'm used to it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I feel like I've got my fair share of hate.
Totally. So if she wants to say she hates us, she's more than welcome to. It's weird because one of those girls like Silvana fucking is a big fan. So it's like, that's how I found out about her. And I figured she'd say yes. She just never, no. You got pickpocketed at Coachella? How's that happen?
She answered. She said, "No way."
Okay, then come on the show. Respond to like,
yeah.
So when do you? So when do you want to come on?
Josh, want to come on?
Because we've DM'd him from BFFs and Dave asking, and we've also asked through our talent, and they said no. Also no to the times that Dave has asked over DM. It's like that wasn't necessary to have to say that. It makes me think that they definitely don't like.
What, does she even do podcasts though?
Yeah, she does everything.
Because the Sports Illustrated.
She was just on. Yeah, she was just on Call Her Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, she was on Call Her Daddy. That's
Olivia
basically
Ponte was on Call Her Daddy?
That's basically a Barstool podcast.
Oh, what the fuck? Then why won't she come on here? I thought she was just a podcaster.
No, just
no, she's a podcaster.
Damn.
Ah, sigh.
Josh, does that have anything to do with you? Is there other things we don't know about?
No, it couldn't have anything to do with me. I'm the greatest dude on the earth.
Definitely
and hella
isn't
humble.
me. She can't hate me. I don't like.
Maybe she hates me.
I think it's the live show thing because that got insinuated that because she was telling Josh to come over to New York City to hook up, and then they broke up, her and Kai, like right after, and then everyone said that was Josh's fault.
Did you see her when you were in New York, Josh?
Like the last time I was in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
When was that?
It was when I was.
Like
that
3
was
weeks
like
ago.
when I found out. Yeah. Like 3 weeks ago.
You didn't
That's when
mention
I
that?
found out about all the Cooper stuff and everything.
I was with. It was like me.
Livy was there. Yeah, I saw Livy. I saw you
Livy
here
was
too.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
You two saw each other?
Yeah.
Me. Brianna came out with us. It was like a big group.
I didn't see
Where'd you
Olivia
guys-
Ponton though.
No, that was the night before.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Well, let's just fucking get her on the podcast.
Yeah.
Huh? Is it
We can do
that
that.
fucking hard?
I didn't know she was a podcaster.
You
Yeah.
can get her on.
Damn.
You're the one, Bree. Everyone likes you and trusts you. You're the one that start
Brianna,
asking.
you have the
people.
trustworthy face and the
Okay,
fake boobs,
I'll-
and every girl's like, God.
What's a fake boobs got to do with it?
I don't know. It's kind of relatable.
I don't know. I don't know what that-
Josh?
Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah,
fake
hey
boobs
Olivia
has to do
Ponton,
with it.
I have fake boobs. Want to come on BFFs? I'm sure
I
she'd
don't know
like
if that would fly.
If someone
know.
texted me and they were like, "Yo, I got fake boobs. Want to come on my podcast?" I'd be like, "Yeah,
Maybe.
sure, fuck."
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll send that out after this.
All right, sweet.
Maybe.
New strat.
You got pickpocketed, Livy, at Coachella?
Dave's been trying to ask you that for like the last 15
I don't
minutes.
understand. How do you get? Weren't you in like the famous person section?
No, not when I got pickpocketed. I was watching Louis the Child, and I was in
Great
like
concert.
She was probably
so fun.
Hey Dave, she was probably in like the same section as like Severin.
Yeah. The nobody.
Just like the nobody section.
Not a
The
person
non-real
section.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I was in the not a person section, and then I was just like dancing and stuff, and then my phone was not in my pocket or my wallet.
So I have a question about this.
Back
Was
pocket.
this like the day, like what outfit were you wearing this day? Because you had a lot of fits, I feel like, for Coachella. And I remember seeing one went pretty viral where it was almost like you weren't wearing a piece of clothes. Like it was just like, not that you weren't wearing clothing. I'm trying to say like, it
Josh
was like,
has that one like committed to memory.
Yeah.
I remember it all.
You know which
Phone
one I'm talking
background.
about.
The pink one, yes,
Yeah. Was that the thing you were wearing when?
No.
Because I was gonna say you don't even got pockets in that shit. You must have just been like waistbanding
Josh,
it.
No,
you have,
I was
do you
like-
remember this one well? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
That was a fire fit, but like
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I was wearing like a black bikini with like this mesh like sparkly thing over it, and I have no pictures from it because my phone didn't back up that day, and it was like such a good fit. And then my wallet was stolen too, so I was like practically like off gridding at that point. Like I had no money, no phone. I was like,
Hold
how
on.
am I gonna make?
My water is being fixed. Continue. I gotta answer one question. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I had no phone for like a whole day. And it was like I had to make content for Revolve since
Right.
I was there with them.
So you're just like borrowing other people's phones?
Well, yeah, my sister was there with me.
Did you stay at Coachella?
So
I wouldn't stay without a wallet or a phone personally.
I went to the Apple store.
Oh, fair.
And then I got a new phone
In the desert.
But like still, I mean, I was like distraught. I was like in the middle of the desert. I mean, I didn't even realize it got cold at night at Coachella, and I was freezing. I had
Yeah,
no
it
clothes. I was in like a literal bikini with mesh. I was like, what is this? And I was like freezing. And
Didn't your phone end up in like Hong Kong or something?
yeah, like
What?
Yeah,
The stolen
Like she
phone?
had the tracker on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
she had the tracker on, and she was showing me when I was in New York, and it was like all the way in China. Or
Yeah, it
something
was-
nuts. Like it was pretty far traveled.
Did
Yes,
they hack
like-
it? Did they hack into any of your accounts or anything?
No. I feel like they just like wipe it of all its memory,
Oh,
and then
that's
they
good.
just like, I guess, bring it to China. Like I don't know.
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, me either. But yeah, it was just so crazy, and I was like so like on edge the whole Coachella trip. Like I don't know if I'll ever go back.
What's your honest rating of Coachella? Because there's mixed reviews.
Honestly, I didn't feel good. So I was like freezing the whole time.
Yeah.
And I had no phone or money. So I would have to give it.
It's a bad rating.
A 3.
Damn, that's awful.
But
was
like,
Revolve like the Fire Festival or what? Was it a good experience for you? Were you big enough that they gave you a good time, or were you like mid-tier or something? So they were just like, fuck you guys.
No, they were like good to me. Like Revolve was like good. Like
Okay.
I'm talking about like the Coachella event.
Yeah.
Like that was like not so good for me because like, I don't know.
But you weren't like waiting in the sun for hours in line. And
No,
shit like
no.
that? Okay.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So I'm heading on a trip tomorrow, and I just got my new luggage by Base. So what it is, it's created by actress Say Mitchell to make sleek and affordable bags, luggage, and accessories designed to help your travel effortlessly while making it still look fashionable. So Base has thought of everything you could ever want in a piece of luggage: 360-degree gliding wheels, a cushion handle, built-in weight indicator, wash bags for your dirty clothes, and all interior pockets you need to keep organized. It's actually super cool. When you pick up the suitcase, there's a little tab that tells you if it's overweight. That's the worst when you get to the airport and then your bag's overweight. You don't know what to do with your shit. So everything is covered. All bases are covered. Their luggage comes in multiple sizes and colors. And for shorter trips, the Weekender bag is super functional and even has a place to store your shoes separately. So every piece is made to look better with miles. So you don't have to worry about an in-cargo or overhead. So Base has over 30,000 5-star reviews. And like I said, I just got it. It's actually one of the nicest pieces of luggage I've ever seen. And it's affordable. So whether you're packing for a quick trip or looking for a breeze through the security line, Base has your personal items covered. Right now, Base is offering our listeners 15% off your first purchase by visiting basetravel.com/BFF. So go to basetravel.com/BFF for 15% off your first purchase. That's BEIS travel.com/BFF. Make sure to check it out. Let's get back to the show.
All right. We'll wrap this up. We got a game. Fuck, marry, kill. Did we play this with you last time?
You did not, but literally I don't even curse like on my TikToks. Like I don't even mouth curse words. So like
marry, kill.
We'll call
can
it.
I do kiss?
Yes,
freak,
kiss, marry, kill.
Kiss, marry, kill.
Is
Okay.
that like Livy? Is that because your brand, or like you just don't? Are you a goody two shoes in person?
Well, honestly,
Or is it 'cause of
like
college.
Yeah, it's like because of LSU. Like I feel like a bunch of like young gymnasts follow me, so I'm like,
Yeah, you want to be an example, totally.
Yeah.
So we'll edit this out when we post
say
this.
fuck.
It'll say kiss, marry, her.
Kiss, marry, kill.
Okay, cool.
Kiss, marry, slap.
Yeah.
Kiss, marry, slap.
Kiss, marry, trip.
Okay. You think a trip is less?
No, we can
than
do
a
we could do
slap?
kill. We can
Oh,
do
you're
okay,
good
kill.
with killing.
We can
She's
kill.
good with
Yeah,
murder.
yeah.
We just can't fuck.
Murder's fine.
We just can't fuck. Okay, got it.
Murder's fine.
But you will do like crazy TikToks. Okay.
What do you mean by that, Dave? What do you call?
Well, that
crazy
TikTok
TikToks?
we watched, what were the lyrics?
What do you
bad bitch is my only type.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put that on
Okay.
Pinterest.
Anyways, back to the game.
Just figuring out where we stand.
Right, starting off strong.
Okay.
All right, Bryce Hall, Vinny Hacker, and Josh
Okay.
Richards.
Okay. Well, sorry, Bryce. Like we're friends, but I gotta kill you.
That's how these all start when Bryce is in one of them.
Bryce has been getting a bad rep
Like
lately. just
Bryce is
with
like
these-
great. He's a great person, like very nice, but sorry, gotta kill you. Marry Josh, and then kiss Vinny.
I think that's a standard group there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia Ponton, Katie Sigmund, and Emma McAllister.
Okay, well,
These are all your friends?
yeah, these are like all my friends,
you gotta
but
kill
like,
one of 'em.
okay,
One of them's not going to be your friend anymore.
just to like, okay, this is way too hard.
Well, kill Olivia
love them
since she'll
all.
come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Probably like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess marry Katie. She's like very level-headed, I feel like she's very mature.
Is that why you picked to marry me as well? Like mature,
Definitely.
level-headed.
No.
Alright.
I guess kiss Liv, and then I love you, Emma, but I guess I gotta kill you. But like I'm straight, so like I wouldn't like kiss any of them.
Okay, who is Katie and Emma? Are they just your friends or are they famous?
They're
both like
they're like
big.
social media.
Yeah.
People.
They're both
How do you know all these people live? Like if you're full, do you care when people call you Liv or Livy?
No. Like
okay.
everyone's fine.
How do you, because you're a little different than a lot of these influencers in the sense that a Division I athlete at LSU, like I'm assuming that's a gigantic time commitment from you. So like where are you meeting all these people and how do you know them all? How do you have time for this world?
Well, I mean, I met them like through TikTok and stuff because like we followed each other. And I mean, I try to be like very neutral. Like I try to be friends with everyone and I am because I don't know, it's very hard for me to like dislike people. Yeah, like I feel like I just like everyone. And it's like these people are like so easy to make friends with. Like they're all so nice. So
do you get any hate at school?
Honestly, yeah. Like if I'm being honest, like I just know like the sorority girls at LSU don't like me.
Right.
For like I don't do anything either.
Do you think it's got to just be a jealousy thing, right? Like
totally.
I don't know. I don't really do anything. I just kind of like float around and like do my own thing at school. Like
that probably makes them even more angry though, because then you don't have to be like part of a sorority to get into shit and do things.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I feel like they are probably not the biggest fan of me.
Not the biggest Livy
okay.
fans. Okay. Yeah, not everyone can. You got to have haters.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Not everyone can love you.
Next round.
Harry Raftis, Michael Jarrow, and Theo.
Are you literally serious right now?
So Theo's your ex-boyfriend, right?
Who is?
Theo.
Guys,
and
are
Michael
you kidding
is
me?
the gymnast TikToker dude. You guys were kind of flirtatious with each other for a little bit, right?
Yeah, we had a little fling.
Okay.
I won't lie. But this is so terrible. Why would you guys do this to me? But
this is the show.
Okay, well,
we're killing Theo.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Obvious?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
sorry, like I'm sorry.
Why would you
I
say
did not
sorry?
No, because
was this a good boyfriend?
No, okay, we're gonna kill.
Definitely not. What why's the apology in order?
Because I don't want any bad blood here.
All right, fair.
Okay, sorry,
cool,
Theo. Kill Theo. Kiss Harry, and I guess no. I guess like marry Harry and kiss Michael.
Yeah, that was covering your ass with that answer. Good catch there.
This was a weird one, like a weird group of people to see together. Yeah, the trifecta. Not a fan of it.
All right.
That's
all.
We had two. We had two. Was that only
that
two?
Was
three.
Oh,
Three. So what? One of how does is the ESPYs live?
Yes.
It is. Okay. It airs in lives. Steph Curry's hosting it, right? I think so.
Yes. Yep.
Was that just you agreeing with me, or you knew that?
No, I think he is.
Yeah,
I think
he is. But I could tell it was like, is he? But anyways, well, have fun in LA. How long are you there for?
I'm here until Friday.
Okay. Are you guys going on a date?
Us two?
Yeah, you two.
Yeah, I'm taking her to the ESPYs.
You're the agent. All right, Livy. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys so much.
Always a pleasure. That's BFFs.
Boom.
Thank you guys.